Okay, you're given the focus of a parabola and the directrix of the parabola, and you're asked to write the equation of the parabola in any form. Well, here's the form we're going to head for. We need to locate the vertex of the parabola and then figure out what this little letter P stands for. So on a parabola, the vertex is halfway between the directrix and the focus. So it's kind of easy to figure out the vertex is at 0, -8, halfway between -6 and -10. And the parabola opens away from the directrix. So the focus is in the interior. So that means for this formula or this form, h equals 0, k equals -8. Okay, now what's P? P we define as the directed distance from the vertex to the focus or from the directrix to the vertex. In other words, P is this distance right here. In absolute value, that's 2, but the directed distance is -2 because we're going down. So the formula looks like this. We put -2 in for P, we get -1/8. H is 0, so we just get x squared, and k is -8. That's your equation right there. Now, you can derive that without knowing this formula, because the definition of points on a parabola is that any point on the parabola is the same distance from the directrix as it is from the focus. So if I pick P as any point on the parabola with coordinates x and y, the distance to the directrix is just this vertical distance, which is the distance from -6 to y. And for a vertical distance, we can just say it's the difference between the coordinates, -6 minus y. And the distance from P to F is found using the distance formula, the square root of the change in x squared, which is x minus 0, quantity squared, plus the change in y squared, y minus a -10, quantity squared. And those distances for a parabola have to equal each other. So I won't go through all this, but I squared this binomial. Then I removed the radical by squaring both sides. And look at that, I end up with the same exact thing. And if I share my screen and go to Desmos, here's what we mean. If I move this x of 1 around this point right here, I don't care where I stop, the distance to the directrix equals the distance to the focus. And the equation of that parabola is right here. F of x equals -1/8 x squared minus 8. There's another example. Okay, there you go. Hope that helped. If you have any questions, post a comment.